Thank you for tuning in to jwtv show. You might need to hide your kids, you might need to hide your wife, you might need to hide all of them after you read this report. And it's like the bed intruder song or whatever. But I want to go into what they're going to do underground and how they're going to build this thing up. It's not enough that you just have, undercover operations happening, surveillance of America happening, just reports over the last couple of weeks. It's not enough that that's happened. It's not enough that they want to take over the life that you live. And it's enough to know that you're conscious and you're aware of this right now. And you're tuning in to somebody who's conscious and aware and fighting back too, just as you are. What's going on, everybody? We appreciate you for tuning in. Now, I want to get into something, and it's because it's been going on underground for a while. And constantly I've been telling y'all about the underground games that DARPA has been doing. And so we're going to get into this here with you about this ongoing situation of the underground agenda and how the world is going to change and how the technology is going to be deployed upon us, and they're going to try to use the technology to deem where you're at, where you're going to go. Just like I said, they're going to have autonomous drones, John Hopkins documents talking about, basically if they detect the CV on your porch, they may have to just deploy upon you. Well, guess what they're going to do? Well, guess what else is planned? What's going on? We're about to take you into that right now, and then I'm going to take you into the detail aspect of the tie-in agendas to what could be moving into this illogical, not logical situation. Let's go down into it and read this. Food for thought. Underground greenhouses to grow food and robots to look after pets and children in 20 years, experts say. So that's why you need to hide your children. That's why you need to hide your wife. Just like the Bed Intruder song said. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Anyway, May 10th, 2021, they came out with this report. And going into it, connected underground greenhouses to grow food, robots to look after pets and children, and drones to call people in for meals. So why does this confirm even more that the documents confirm? And then I'm going to take you into what's going on underground now that ties into the whole thing. So stick right where you're at. You want to know this because this is how the world will evolve, and they're going to have like houses on the ground where they're going to design these things straight out of the movie Mother and stuff like that. I'll get into it. Well, obviously a pathogen was released or whatever happened. This is everyday life in 20 years, according to experts, they say. New report predicts that click and deliver homes where houses will be designed from the comfort of your sofa and crane onto a site will be normality. And it goes in, the future will look different, very different. It says each family member will also be able to personalize artwork and views from windows using smart glasses that's going to be spying on you, obviously, while workers will see video calls replaced with hologram versions of their colleagues sat next to them, as well as improvements to home technology and connected living. The report also predicts big changes to food, healthcare, and well-being will be the likes of smart home ecosystems, tech-enabled care. Well, there's a separate reality out here. And I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to have no drones and clones and all this stuff and robots delivering food and telling you what to do as they go underground with it. And this is literally what the report says. Now, you got to remember, DARPA has been running some underground challenges from 2017, probably even before that. This is the one that they say is the final one, and now after that they've done all the drills they need to do, and something else is going to happen. So this ties into it. Listen to it. DARPA Subterranean Challenge is a $2 million prize competition funded by Defense Research Project Agency, a prominent research organization of the United States Department of Defense, which aims to explore new approaches to rapidly map, navigate, and search underground environments. So here we are right here, and they plan to literally have drones take care of your children and then say, oh, we're going to deliver food. We got a robot going to come up to you. Zoom. And just like the John Hopkins document, you don't listen to a robot, then you in trouble with the system. How to feed your family yourself. Learning how to download the app Picture This to identify apps. It's $20 a year because they want to have you walking past every resources. And I was just looking at pine needles the other day, using a tea to make pine needles because this stuff is so important. We don't need to sit here and wait for this reality to come because they're going to bring it to us. And we got to be ready and prepared for all these different scenarios. And it's so much to prepare for every single day. I'm trying to give you the info so that you can fight back. And I thank you all for tuning in to this live stream. Get it out there and let people know what they plan to do underground. But if we see a different path and if we awaken people to what's going on, they have to stop being so dependent. Even myself, we have a lot of dependence in a society that has to change. And so, with all the dependence, I'll go to some of the trailers and clips and go down it. But with all the dependence in this society, and that's probably all I'm going to show anyway. With all the dependence in the society, we need to have independence that teaches us how to have community once again, and not just to have people in the community who's just thieves and people who want to just get over on you. Actual legitimate people that's hard to find in society, but we can find that again. We can find ourselves again, and we must do that. So if you can do anything today, please share this video out, get it out to everybody, and don't let their children's and everybody else be the ones underground and hive with robots. But I mean, for the most part, it'd probably be the sheeple that'd be doing that and be like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. A robot took